Well, great morning, everyone. So I'm going to use the Starlight Tarot. I've already done the Ruffle Shuffle. And let's just see what they're going to tell us today. So the reading is about justice. Energy coming into it is this abuse of power. Taking control. Above it, we have being ruled by emotions. And the foundation is the White House. Okay. I had a feeling when I saw the abuse of power coming out what this was going to be about. Now he is on his way yet again for the third health checkup. Third annual health checkup. And as far as justice, he's trying to weaponize the Justice Department to go after reporters that he doesn't like. He wants them to go after Obama, Hillary Clinton, and news organizations, okay? So he's becoming even more toxic due to his dementia. And like I said, I think he's got vascular dementia, because this is affecting his circulatory system. Also, you see his cankles, this very lot of this fluid backup and stuff, which can also affect the heart. He can get a stroke, he can have, and the dementia is getting worse. And it's just showing just how nasty and a hateful person that he is. Because he's losing any kind of a filter. So his absolute ruling toxicity is being shown for what it is. So let's see what's going on today. Yeah, again, trying to block it with what's going on inside. He doesn't want people to know what kind of tests they're doing. I'm sure they're doing another dementia test, and 9 out of 10 checking the vascular system. Okay? So he is inactive, trying to block that information from coming out. The challenge, let's see what the challenge is with all of this. Strength. The strength of what's happening. Okay, he can't hide it. He's falling asleep in the midst of everything, absolute bored out of his mind when it came to the memorial thing. I guess he had trouble putting the wreath up. So, I mean, it's just, and he's doing all he can to block things. Yeah, there's a lot of struggle going on with things behind the scenes, arguments, trouble, drama. When it comes to having a victory. So he's really struggling at this point to keep this quiet on the QT, what's going on, and to keep from getting it absolutely reported. Just how demented he is, okay? So potential outcome is we've got the past, we've got the stuff about Epstein files, and this could also be all the other past happenings that he's been involved with. Now recently he just said, oh, Todd Blanche is so fabulous, he's kept me out of jail for years. He actually said that. He's a great person, he's kept me out of jail for years. Yeah, he knows he's a criminal. He knows he belongs in jail, and he's trying to find every schmarmy lawyer he can to keep him out. Someone willing to do his bidding. Outside influence, though, is about the evidence in hand, what we've got, what we know, concrete things coming out about his past. Above it, we have what's being built, the arguments, the struggle behind the scenes with his mentality, with his emotions, and that he's on the horizon of what? Facing loss. With a victory when it comes to the White House, he is facing losses. So they know the midterms, he's you know, up a creek without a paddle. So let's see what's driving this. Yeah, not a surprise. He is mentally tied up. Okay. Mentally. All these things are surrounding him because of the choices he's making in life. There is still the stuff up in the air. When it comes to where this is moving, the Chariot, sorry, got two cards here, for where things are moving to. But the lid is coming off, the Queen of Cups. And we have the Republicans, the things going on with that, Republicans. The message, a concrete message is coming out, okay, about what's being hidden. And yeah, the devil, the dark drama that's going on, that he is perpetuating. Looking at the harvests coming in. And so more work is being done. When it comes to what people are being fed, this messages, fishy messages that keep coming out. I was in the best health ever. Yeah, right. So there's a message about an action coming out now that's rapidly gaining movement, charging forward again, actions being taken to place about the manipulation, and all the information is coming down. We're coming to a concluding thing about the mental realm, okay? That they're trying to stand guard over, becoming ever more of a burden. When it comes to gaining information, okay, we want to know the truth, that experts. So looking to the experts about how this is affecting his world. We've got the 9 of Pentacles, so the wealth, we want a wealth of concrete information to come out. And of course, they've got the Lovers, those that are engaged in this, but the light is shining on what they're trying to withhold. And we have a fight for truth coming out, charging forward. Yeah, again, the truth about his delusion. Things being overturned with what's concretely being handed out that he is trying to run away from. And we have the Magatonians there that are pondering what's going on and wanting to bring some balance and temperance with new information about what's coming in to figure out the next move and how to bring this to its conclusion and end. Okay? So his happenings at the hospital are not going to be good. He's doing all he can to keep this from being reported. But his past is there. There's still more to come out in the Epstein files and just his past in general for all of the criminal activities he's been involved in and continues to be involved in. And so it looks to be, I'm wondering if some of the stuff from his hospital thing this time are just a bridge too far and they're going to be leaked. Let's see what it says. Control the concrete happenings, ruled by concrete happenings, what's coming in, the energy of what's coming in, and the fishtails. Controlling, he's going to again try to control all those around him from what's coming in and putting out more fishtails, more lies, more spins. Again, an abuse of power. Using an abuse of power, again controlling the action. About the nightmare mental health. Okay, so he's going to be around there just leaning on everybody and threatening them about releasing anything. Again, yeah, it's about trying to block anything about what's internally going on with him. But the lid is off. Trying to block from the lid coming off. When it comes to experts, those in the know, becoming a big burden and trying to get them to stand guard, okay, against putting this out. So he's going to be the nightmare the experts are feeling about this. They're in nightmare mode, but he's, again, abusing his power to control the situation from anything getting leaked out. And again, controlling the actions with lies and fishtails when it comes to the lid coming off and him being exposed for being in absolute total mental decline. Okay. So on that note, we'll leave that here and we'll see you online.